Alright, back into some more battles, and this one is going to be against a fan that was just hanging out in chat. So sometimes I do like the Discord or Patreon, and then other times I just battle a random fan, and that's what we're doing right now. Okay, so how does this one look? This one looks pretty rough. I hate the Tapu Koko, guys. Tapu Koko, just not okay. We have Charizard as well. Man, this team is like the greatest hits of things that are annoying to deal with, and I've gotten over most of them today. But at the end, it's still it still gets tough sometimes. So what are we going to lead? What is going to give us the best time? I think I have it. I think I have an idea. All right, guys. I think I'm ready for this one. It's either going this is either going to end in me getting swept, or this is going to end in me just like clutching a ridiculous snowball. But I don't like a lot of that, because if that's Mega Charizard's going to X into a lot and then sweep me out. The thing is, like, his sweepers are just slightly, I wouldn't say better, but slightly more proficient than mine, which is still better. But not, like, directly better, you know? That Charizard comes in, and it's going to be annoying. Alright. I kind of got what I wanted with this. I thought he could have led Cloyster, so I was either thinking Superior for the taunt, or Kartana just for the overall dealing with more things. But the Leaf Blade, that's gonna hurt. What can Cloyster do in response to that? Because it's like Focus Sash, Shell Smash. We've seen this before. Is Kartana tanky enough to survive the plus? Yeah, it's definitely like it's not tanky enough to survive the +2 Shell Smash from the Cloyster with a neutral hit. Is it? Is it? I don't know how this game works. Like, you don't get in these situations. Yeah, I'm just gonna. What do we got? What do we got? Looking at the rest of his team. Smart Strike is always just something good to throw out there. Just throwing out hitboxes, guys. I don't think a switch, because once you get your Cloyster set up like that, that's confidence right there. He could have gone to Charizard if he really wanted to screw me over on a switch already. So I guess we just damage check. Do we? Because Cloyster is set up, and that is something that's kind of tricky to deal with. I don't have a hard tank for this situation either. I feel like Kartana could survive it, but I'm going to go into my Aegislash. So I think Aegislash can also tank it really well. Just have that shield form in there. I've threatened the Shadow Sneak regardless, and then it's just not going to do anything. So it is Icicle Spear. Yeah, so I'd rather just hard resist. Yeah, that was definitely the better play to make. Because now that's how do you scare a Cloyster? You do that to it. You make its Focus Sashed setup play meaningless. Still did a lot of damage. You know, Aegislash doesn't want to take that much damage for free. But at least I have Shadow Sneak now to just take it out. Oh, I went for the Icicle Spear again. Huh. I was actually going for the Swords Dance setup. I think I can make this work. Because if he uses it again, I get Figgy Berry proc. I get Figgy Berry proc before there's like any chance of anything going bad. So I think I actually gain health off that Figgy Berry if I Swords Dance again. And that's just not something people want to deal with. Now I'm like 99% sure that Icicle Spear doesn't make contact. And if it does make contact, that's really unfortunate. I'm gonna look it up now, because my philosophy in battles is that even if you're like in a Wi-Fi battle, or even if you're like at home doing a battle or something, you shouldn't be allowed to look up damage calculations. You shouldn't be allowed to look up moves or stats or anything that you don't have information about, because if you were in a competitive environment, you wouldn't have the opportunity to look that up anyway. So if it's not knowledge that you had beforehand, you don't deserve to gain it during the battle to use it. But like I said, the only time in this battle where that would become relevant is over. And I think I just have some downtime where I can go through with it. So Shadow Sneak, now I get the huge Shadow Sneak hit. And it does not make contact, which makes sense. Like, you look at it being thrusted out of the Cloyster. But I just think it could be one of those weird things that, like, oh, that shouldn't make contact, but does. Or that doesn't make contact but should kind of idea. Like, there are some really weird ones where you start breaking it down. Boom. Shadow Sneak. So, you know, I did something with the Aegislash, which feels good. I can get some damage down with the Aegislash, which feels good. But I'm not that +6 to where Garchomp can be dealt with. Mimikyu. What is Mimikyu going to do? Because now we're in mind game territory, boys. Now we're in mind game territory because, naturally, I want a King Shield. I want to preserve my +4 Aegislash. And I don't know if he's understood that I'm kind of okay with sacrificing Aegislash after what it's already done. It was kind of one of these safer ways of preserving the rest of my team, but removing Cloyster. Like, Cloyster's still a threat, guys. Cloyster's still a terrifying Pokemon in a lot of situations. But if he anticipates King Shield, that's a free Swords Dance for him. If he goes for the Shadow Sneak, oh man, like, yeah, his Shadow Sneak beats mine. But if I King Shield a Shadow Sneak, then it's game over. What do we got? Okay. Did he go for the Swords Dance? I think if he went for the Swords Dance, it's just Ripperino. What was it? What was it? Swords Dance. Yes! Got the read. My Aegislash mechanics are still sharp. Sharp as Aegislash's Mighty Blade. Yeah, so because of that, I just, boom, that's a KO. +4 Aegislash, it doesn't do the most damage, but it can still hurt. And if you get that super, you just take it to the bank. So yeah, I did not want, you know, if I King Shield right there, Mimikyu just, free Swords Dance, outspeeds me on the Shadow Sneak. Nah, that game's done. So I still got the play I needed. Got the play I needed. Garchomp. All right, there's his Garchomp. This is where I just King Shield, just out of understanding, because maybe he wanted to do something else than just the Earthquake, and maybe he is scarfed into the Earthquake now, so that gives me a couple more options to play around it. So yeah, boom, we get that in our favor, and just kind of like secure that Scarf in case it is Scarf. Then after that, we just get free +4 damage onto the Garchomp. I think you need +6 to maybe KO, and at a full health Aegislash on a Garchomp response, Aegislash has a lot more options because you get outsped, you Sacred Sword, and then you Shadow Sneak, and that's enough to KO. But the Rough Skin and all that other hate, not good stuff. So now I guess we assume Scarf Chomp. I don't know what item Mimikyu had, maybe Life Orb. We already saw the Focus Sash, no White Herb on the Cloyster. So we don't have to worry about a lot of things that he's running right now. I think this is... What do I do? Because, like, Superior covers both. Because if he's Scarfed into Earthquake, nothing happens. Tapu Koko doesn't have a lot of damage on the Superior either, right? And if he's not Scarfed, then I outspeed him in KO. So I think, actually, not playing my Flying type Pokemon might be the better way of dealing with this Garchomp. And unless he switches, we'll know... I don't... Actually, now I was going to say, unless he switches, then we will know if it's Scarf or not. Okay. That's unfortunate. That was like the one thing we needed. So if we got that +2 into the Dragon Pulse, we'd KO it regardless. Oh, that sucks. Well, now I don't know what to do. Just throw out the Dragon Pulse and hope it's Charizard X? Dang it. That's KO. That would have done not a lot of damage, but that +2 and the +2 Dragon Pulse with that chip damage, that's KO, right? Sucks. Yeah. Actually, I probably should have gone for my Z move. Actually, maybe that wouldn't have been enough at +2. Yeah, that wouldn't have been enough. But I'm okay with that to a degree, because now I don't have to, like, it's just Charizard Y. If I switched out and Charizard X got a free Dragon Dance, done. Game sucks for the rest of the game right there. Gyarados doesn't like to eat Solar Beams. Just doesn't like to eat Solar Beams. So I mean, now we go into the classic, boys. This is what we call the classic. Togekiss double tapping the Charizard Y with the flinch on its back. Can we get it? Alright, there's the air slash. I mean, if we got that +2, this air slash would be KO then. Okay, good, we got the flinch. So, I mean, I guess that flinch kind of equalizes the RNG. Which are on Charizard. Alright. I actually outspeed, like, Charizard with pretty much everything on my team, so I'm not worried about the Charizard. In comes Tapu Koko, though. And Tapu Koko is not a friend. Not something I like dealing with. Wow, that does a lot of damage, though. If I don't have the outspeed, because I'm not timid... Really don't like this. Okay, Togekiss. What? Okay, which Pokemon do I have to give up for this? So we've seen everything. We took out Mimikyu. We took out Cloyster. Garchomp is low. Charizard's low. We actually have like a lot of advantage right now, but this Tapu Koko is just... I have to give up something for it. And... I think what I want to give up is Kartana. Because Togekiss just deals with everything else too well. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I want. Even then, like, Kartana just has so low special that, like, I can't do anything about this. Okay, I was like, even worst case scenario, Volt Switch. Jesus. Like, see, that's why I don't like that. I don't want to deal with that. That's not okay. Garchomp. Alright, so does Scarfchomp. We get confirm right there. And then Leaf Blade. Crunch. Yep. Okay, he scarfed himself into the crunch to give himself some more options. I can respect that. So Tapu Koko's taking some damage. Who do we bring in next? Because, like, Gyarados. Gyarados should be okay. Actually, I could get fancy, guys. I almost, wait, what's the quote, you know? I don't double switch, but when I do, it's for some pretty hype stuff, because what would happen if I get a Dragon Dance on this Gyarados? Still not faster than Tapu Koko. So if he switches in Tapu Koko, my Gyarados does absolutely nothing. Actually, I could just throw out, again, I could just throw out hitboxes. But again, I don't want to sacrifice something else to Tapu Koko when Tapu Koko is just making a switch onto me. So now, I can reverse it back into the Lopunny. And now, like, okay, it's Scarf Chomp on a crunch. It's not going to do any damage to me. It's at -1, not going to do anything. He decided to stay in? Why? That was like the worst play he could have made. Wow. But Q-Charm actually worked. That's weird. Because, like, if he stays in, I Dragon Dance. And then if he switches, I Dragon Dance again. Now I'm faster than his Tapu Koko. And then I Ice Fang his entire team. And he was at -1 against... Okay. I mean, that messes up my plans, but... I think I'm still okay. I just didn't want to take unnecessary damage. But return, that should be enough range for Garchomp to go down. He's infatuated, but that doesn't really help me too much, does it? That's gotta be return range. How dense is this Garchomp? I hit him pretty hard already. If I throw out the return, that hurts Tapu Koko if it is a switch in Tapu Koko. I just hope that's enough. Okay, that's a withdrawal. Good. Charizard? I mean, that's fine by me, because, like, I'm taking something out, and the plan... I just hope that this is enough return to take out... Like, pretty much my entire plan is, this is enough to take out Tapu Koko. And if this is enough to take out Tapu Koko, that's okay. And since he did that with the Garchomp, it would have been better for me to sacrifice my Gyarados, because then that means Kartana could have tanked one hit from Tapu Koko and gotten a little bit of damage that's needed. But I don't know if Lopunny has enough, and that's what worries me. Why Garchomp? Why Garchomp? Why Garchomp? It's all about that top. Okay, I only need to think about how I would get rid of Tapu Koko. So, I go back into Gyarados. Get the Intimidate. No, I don't take any damage. Is that Earthquake? Yes. So now we know he has to switch in Tapu Koko. And with that switch, I'm going to take that Waterfall. And then that Waterfall puts his Porygon 2, okay. Porygon 2 has to have that Charge Beam. Huh. That's unfortunate. See, he understands. Like, the only thing this game is about right now is that Tapu Koko. But if it isn't, like, I should have never taught Charge Beam to my audience. Charge Beam's just too good. So now I get to Dragon Dance a lot. At 2 Dragon Dance, I outspeed. Actually, the Sun's still in play, because he brought that out recently. So that Waterfall actually wouldn't have been that great. Ice Fang is more than Waterfall with the Sun up. Because I thought I saw the Sun rays when I clicked on it. I was like, I made a mistake. No, Sun can't be out. That Charizard wasn't... The Charizard came back in. So I thought Charizard came in when Sun was out, so it didn't refresh. But I wasn't paying enough attention. This battle's just getting long right now. As long as Porygon doesn't have Charge Beam. Thunderbolt. Oh, that's also another thing it can have. Not enough damage. So what can we do? Sunlight fades. Waterfall flinch. Ice Fang. Ice Fang can flinch. Alright, so we got some hits coming in, and that's just gonna be enough to, like, I wanted this Porygon to be a little soft. Ah, we didn't get flinch. If we got the flinch, that would have been massive. Okay. Regardless, like I said, it just boils down to if the return would be enough. But now that I didn't take out the Garchomp, things get awkward. But now, actually, yeah, just bring in Lopunny. High jump kick the Porygon. And no matter what he brings in, it's not going to be the best for him. Don't even need to fake out, just high jump kick it. Okay, if that missed, I would have cried. So Porygon's done. What's left? It's like, how much can I do to Tapu Koko? That's it. All right, there's Tapu Koko. So that's where this game rides. I don't think it's going to be enough, honestly. We're going to see, though. Tapu Koko's kind of frail. Lopunny's a beast. Oh, we get it. Whew. That was what I was waiting for. That was, like, it for the play. And now, is there a way I can lose this against the Garchomp? Garchomp cannot use Earthquake, or it loses a Togekiss. If it uses Crunch, it loses. If it has Poison Jab, it's like, what other moves could it have? It could use Outrage and it loses. Like, I think I just tank anything the Garchomp throws at me anyways. Is Return enough? Return should definitely be enough. I always underestimate Lopunny's damage, you know? Outrage, okay. Yeah, he outrages and he loses. Kind of. It's nice Scarf to Outrage, but I have Togekiss. So, like, that was the only way he had damage against me. And then, understanding that, I was like, well, I could have switched into Togekiss and then tried to like fake out, combo him within like an unfortunate position with the thing, but yeah, it's done. Ooh, he gets confused as well. Air slash lands. Is that enough air slash KO? Nice. I love you, Togekiss. So yeah, Scarf Chomp. We worked around it. The Tapu Koko. So apparently, one air slash switch into the Lopunny outspeed is enough to deal with Tapu Koko. Cool. Just had to play for that and we won. Not bad. Hope you guys enjoyed that battle. I thought it was pretty good. GG. I'll see you in the next one. This has been a pretty entertaining stream, I will say.